I started baking cupcakes when I was in high school because I was a year younger than everybody in my grade, and everybody started getting jobs when they were like 15, 16, and I was still 14, so I couldn't get a job. I started off with Pillsbury and Betty Crocker cake mix boxes, and I would start making cupcakes and smearing the icing on with spoons and selling them to people at my school for 25 cents. Because this was around the time school systems were changing and they weren't having the unhealthy foods when you buy lunch. So there was definitely a demand there, and I decided to be the supply. So I started selling them for 25 cents, and then they would go really, really quickly. Like, everybody would love the cupcakes. So I started selling them for 50 cents. And then they would go just as fast. So I said, what if I sell them for 75? And people kept buying. And then I raised my price to $1 and people were still buying. So I stopped there, and that's actually what the price has been for a while now, is $1. I started with the cross country team and just kind of worked my way up. It was cross country, and then it was English class, reading class, math class. Even the teachers were buying my cupcakes. And it was crazy. It was really going well for a while. And that's what inspired me to keep going, is because everyone just loved them so much. And I just loved that look that everybody would get on their face when they saw I had cupcakes. Be like, oh my gosh, it's a cupcake girl. You have cupcakes. And they would just get so happy. It was like they never saw a baked good in their life. It actually got to a point where my cupcakes were so popular, I was bringing like 70 to school, and I would sell all of them, and it was getting out. People knew. Teachers knew, students knew, underclassmen, upperclassmen, everybody knew. And so one day the assistant principal finds out about it, and it's like everybody else, all the other secretary, all the other staff, they like my cupcakes, so they bought my cupcakes, but she decided that what I was doing was actually akin to selling drugs. And she literally called me to the office with my cupcakes and called my mom and said, your daughter has contraband at the school and you need to pick it up. It was cupcakes. It was just regular old cupcakes, no special ingredients. And my mom comes, she picks them up, and the lady tells me, you know what, you can't sell physical cupcakes on school property anymore. So what I did is I started taking orders for cupcakes in school instead. I would take down their names on a pre-order sheet, and it would have what flavor they wanted, how many they wanted, where they lived. My mom would drive me around and I would make the deliveries. And actually, I think it was a blessing, because before I was just selling single cupcakes to people, but now I could sell cupcakes in bulk. I could sell 6 cupcakes at once, 12, 20. Before, in a day, I was making $70. Now I was making like $200, $300 off of pre-orders. So that lady thought that she stifled me. She thought that she stopped me, but she didn't. This woman, she inspired me to do more. I registered my business name. I started making business cards. I made deliveries. I have stickers now. Like, come on. All humans need to eat. Everybody needs to eat. So why not eat something that's delicious? That's what I want to happen with my food. I want people to eat things that are delicious, and not even just eat them, but enjoy them and really, take their time with it. The same way I took my time to make it, I want you to take your time and eat it and enjoy it and be happy while you eat it. I know I'm not the best chef in the world, but a lot of people do, enjoy the things that I cook for them. So being able to give something to other people that's universal and versatile and practical, and it appeals to a lot of people's taste. Like, I haven't heard one person yet that said they didn't like my cupcakes. I've had people who don't even like cupcakes like my cupcakes just because they went out on a limb and tried one. And that's really why I love doing it. That's really the most fulfilling part.